Hello good people of the internet, and welcome to an Assassin's Creed 2 video. And of course you're getting censored Newtrion. I'm going to look into the Auditore family tomb, which is paying respects. Now again, you're having me do the Newtrion Nanny, which is what I'm going to be calling it from now on, which is what happens whenever I get a copyright infringement warning. If ever I get anything like this, I'm going to upload a video, and if the video proves that it's got a potential copyright strike approaching, then I remove it immediately, re-record another audio track, and we do that. But that's what the quest is at the minute, is exploring the Auditore family crypt. It's a very, very good tomb. A bit tricky though. If you want all of the extra loot, you can just pause and look at that as you like. I'm going to have to come up with a policy for these tombs, because I don't really want to be facing yeah, there we go. I don't really want to be facing a potential copyright infringement. So what I think I'm going to have to do is whenever I get the races or the tombs, as good as the music is, I'm practically going to have to mute it, because the game is so good and the music is so awesome too, but it's relating directly back to the CD release, which is what it's being targeted for, which is a problem. I'd love to know how other people deal with this, because the potential copyright strikes for this are very potentially damaging for the channel, and as I've mentioned before, I can't afford that. But yeah, the map in here is quite challenging. There's timers on the walls, so you've got to be relatively quick. I think I fall in here, I'm not sure. In fact, I'm almost positive I do. Or not. I did, however, miss the crank to release the gate. But that's not the biggest problem with this map. You can just read that as you like. It's a good story if you pass them all together and read them. I think they go to the document section, I'm not sure. But yeah. I won't spoil this. Well, I will have to spoil the surprise eventually. Yeah, this is where it goes a little bit. To get through this section, you kind of need to dive. You can't afford to waste them seconds free running off and not double press the A button. No, you can't get up there. Well, that's where you're supposed to go out to sort something out. But yes, the door to the right is an important clue as to what goes wrong. And it goes wrong really, really bad. So there you go. Double press A and you dive, and that's how you get through the room. Because well, all the tombs have hidden treasure. They're doing Brotherhood too, which is very, very cool. But the water effects, aren't they nice? The next part's a nice trick, and that opens that door there. So the next part's actually quite a tricky little section. It's say tricky, but it's doable. I mean, and straight through, over and up and to the right, and keep going. And you can pretty much free run there. And now you see the loot on the right, and away I go straight away. And that's the map ruined, pretty much. Yeah, so you gotta restart all over again, which means opening the gate. Although I'm not entirely sure if that is needed, but well, obviously it was. You see, you have to do that dive straight away, otherwise you lose time. But yeah, apparently you do have to actually do that. But I saw the loot and I thought, well, you know what, let's go and have a look for the loot and see if we can find it without opening the door. And I think at some point I actually tried to free run over there. I mean, you can see the loot. It is there. So the path up is to the right. So I get the Encyclopedia of All Things Assassin's Creed 2 and try and find my way through there, which I mistakenly believe is in here. It's not in here. It's very much not in here. But eventually, I set my mind on actually trying to get through the doors to get the map done. Eventually, run up the wall and to the right and keep going. Yeah, there you go. And duck under. Yeah, because that'll get you over there. Then up to the right. Go. Don't wait. To the door. Through the door. Yeah, there you go. Nice. And we're done. And that will enable you to open the crank for the next bit, and you get the next clue, which is, there we go. And you can pause that and view it as you, well, there you go, pause it and view it as you need. So yeah, I decided to crack on and open the rest of the tomb and get all the free running done out of the way, and do the optional bits after, so everything's out of the way and we can run back. There we go. You're supposed to run up that first bit, otherwise it just goes like that. Yeah, watching this in after the fact is quite funny, especially considering what happens next. So close, but so far. If you miss that first run up, just go back and reset the wheel. I don't know why I'm doing that. Just go back and reset the wheel, and you'll be able to get it done relatively easily. But you've got to. Oh, excuse me. I'm recording this audio late at night. You've got to go for that first column immediately, and it'll be no problem. One of the reasons why I've actually not reposted any Assassin's Creed 2, and I have a load, and I'm not kidding when I say a load, I have a load of the videos to go, is because of this. When I saw the copyright strike warning come up, I thought, eek. So I've been a little bit concerned, and that's how you open the previous doors. So do you have to interact with the next part of the story, and you can pause. And I think this is when I get it in my head to go back. No, not yet. Okay, I think I go and complete the rest of the map, or do I? I'm not sure. Anyway, it's so whoa. Didn't expect that to happen. It's a relatively easy free run section once you figure out the free run section itself. See, that's what I mean by it. If something goes wrong, you can reset it. You just need to be in the right position. You can do it while it's still spinning, and you don't get the cutscene immediately afterwards. So for my money, actually doing that is the better way. See, that's what you got to do, and you can go straight away. And jump back towards the camera. That's a bit of a tricky jump to do, actually. And go through and activate the crank, just in case. Yeah, the jump to camera is actually quite tricky. And that's the story of the Auditore. And that will get you access to the final treasure room, like so. And in you go. And that's the family crypt. So you pick up all the treasure room, treasure chests and whatnot. But yeah, that's not where it went wrong. Where it goes wrong is trying to find the two optional treasures. I don't know why I had such a problem with one of them, but it really did go all kinds of wrong. In every possible way that it could go wrong, it did go wrong. But such is the way that it goes. And down we go, and over we go, and back over yonder, fall, and over, yeah, there you go, do it, yeah, nice, and run. You don't actually need to go to the right here, you can go left, there. You get to exactly the same position. The left pathway is to get back to the crank quicker. The right pathway is to actually complete the puzzle. And you're supposed to run on those there. And the crank is there. So get that crank and the door's done. And we're back in this room. But we kind of forget that. We open the other crank, which is the one that I actually forgot, and go right back to the start and solve the riddle. And this is where it, I think this is where it went slightly awry. I think you can call it. I could I could put it all in, but to be honest, given that I've actually not got any game soundtrack running in the background and I'm actually re-recording this over, what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to put a cut and you'll see exactly where it goes to. Afterwards, just make sure that I'm not really missing anything. But it gets painfully bad. It really does. The really annoying thing is, I actually know how to get this treasure because I've done it about 5 or 6 times before when I've played this game. But it's been such a long time since I've actually played it. I couldn't remember how to get there, and how you get there is that that door that was just down on the right hand side. There. You dive down and you don't do that, and you duck under the door inside, yeah, there. And I think this is when I go and and source the guide to try and figure it out, and it just goes wrong, like all kinds of wrong. It's quite funny though. There's the solution. I'm actually sat there reading the strategy guide on how to figure out how to get this loot, and I'm actually looking at the entrance. Oh man! If only I just actually looked up and just engaged the prefrontal cortex and actually thought a little bit about it rather than depending on wikis and all that sort of stuff. I could have probably figured this out within about 2 minutes, but what can you do? Especially when it's actually pretty tricky to find the tombs in the strat guide, because they're not well written, I think would be the correct term of phrase. But yeah, it's a simple matter of paying attention to what you're doing, and I just didn't do it. And we're started back off again, and it's just going to go wrong. It's like narrating a car crash that you can see happening, and there's absolutely nothing you can do to stop it happening. I'm trying to look for handholds in here that will take me to the right of that door, and I'm just not seeing it. No, they're not there. They're not there. You can't free jump over, because I thought that the route around was all the way around the room, but it's not. It's really painfully easy to get into there, but of course I didn't figure this out. So again, I'm looking at the strat guide, I think, to try and figure out what the walls look like, where the handholds are, and I think I come to the realisation that it's in the room with the second crank that opens the door that takes you through to the last part. But it's not. Yeah, this is when I do that part. Yeah, so I'm looking on this wall, because I thought that gate would actually lead down to it. No. So I look in here, I'm actually looking around to try and find the handholds on a wall that's only got 2 exits, looking for the third. And it's not there. And the irony is, I'm constantly looking at the way to go towards getting it, and it's just not happening. I'm looking at the strat map. I'm looking at the video, trying to find handholds on the wall. Not seeing them. No, they're not in there. I think at some point I actually decided to go back to find the first hidden treasure, because I think this is the second, if memory serves. Let's actually get the dreaded strat guide, and paying respects is not that way. No, not that way either. No. No, you can't use Eagle Vision to find it. Oh dear. 55. No. It's optional treasure 1. No, it is optional treasure 1. So, yeah. And it still hasn't dawned on me that it's not in here. So it's about 5 or 6 minutes of trying to find out a way to get into this room, and it just turning into an epic fail of the most epic proportions ever. No. I mean, I can laugh about it now, but if you actually heard the audio commentary, I'm getting more and more pissed off that I can't find it. And I think I'm about to make the realization of where it is. All right. Oh, no, no, I've actually got to go back. There's nothing here. No. It's not back there. No. No dingbat, it's forwards. I actually do this when I'm watching other YouTubers play games. I actually, if you can see the solution to a puzzle, it's the most annoying thing to see this happen, and which is one of the things that I actually wanted to keep this in for. I mean, I could have put a cut in place here, but and wouldn't have seen this happen, or my reaction to my own epic failure. But yeah, it's just a shame that I can't extract my own commentary out of this and just play it in the back. I'm actually thinking now of whenever I do any video game commentary of doing the audio commentary, so the audio recording is always going on in the background at the same time, so as I never have this issue again. So if I do ever have to be in a situation where I've got this happening and I've got this sort of thing occurring, where I have to interlace new commentary on top of a previously existing video, at least then I don't lose the original copy of the video. The main reason for that is that when I actually uploaded the video, this soundtrack that's playing in the background is going all the way through Novella's Secret, the video that one of the previous ones I uploaded, and that didn't get a copyright warning at all, but this did. So I thought when I saw the video upload, it was actually Novella's Secret that had that. So what I've done is do exactly what I'm doing now. Extract the interlace the audio that I'm recording at the minute on top of the previously existing video, and deleting the previous one. And there we go. I think I'm about to, yeah, uber pissed off. And just a second now, see if I can get my audio. I knew where it was going to be. Well, that's optional treasure 1. Anyway, as it turns out, that it's just one of those things. Now, I'm really hoping over the next coming videos that whenever I upload something to YouTube, I'm actually uploading right now as I'm recording this, and it's processing too. That the next one, which is I think it's a Templar tomb. Let's have a look what I'm actually uploading. No, it's the Duomo's secret. If that one, I think I can hear a hidden treasure behind me. No, I can't. If that one has the exact same issues, yeah, there it is behind me. You got to climb those boxes in the corner. If that one has the same issues, then that's pretty much going to set me in stone for the next couple of videos that I'll be recording, because specifically for Assassin's Creed, I've never had a copyright strike on Batman yet. But if I start playing games that have got there we go, up to it, and that's Hidden Treasure 2. if I start playing games that have got soundtracks released for them as well, such as Dragon Age 2, Infamous 2, Far Cry, I think has its soundtrack, or the like, then I'm going to have to record the commentary on a separate audio file so you can at least get that if this ever happens again. Now, I'm just hoping, and I really am hoping, that some of the assassinations that I start doing that have Approaching Target as their music aren't ruined. Aren't, that I don't have to do this on top of them, because if I do, then that's gonna be awkward. Anyway, sorry I had to be Newtrion Net Nanny on you, but yeah, it's just one of those things, unfortunately. So yeah, that's the video recorded for Assassin's Creed Tomb, Paying Respects Auditore Family Tomb, which is found in Monteriggioni, and I will catch you on the next video, so see you in a bit. Bye.